Friends, hi, Steve here from Big Daddy Digital, and welcome to another episode of the Tea with Steve Live. We're in the Heart Brand sessions, and you know what? It's been absolutely epic. What's happening is, as the day's going on, the energy is getting higher, absolutely higher and higher and higher. And my next guest is Tara Eusebi. Now, if I've pronounced that wrong, I'm happy for her to put me right. But this lady is doing amazing things from across the pond. I won't do it justice by sharing what I've experienced. I just can't. I can feel my words just not coming out right now. But I was introduced to Tara, and I saw what was going on. And I think you will be overwhelmed when you hear what's happening. So let me bring Tara on. Tara, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
It's been brilliant, to be honest. I had a little lull earlier, but the energy has really picked up again. And I'm enjoying what's happening. And the conversations have been inspiring. It's hitting home for a lot of people what we're doing, trying to trying to communicate a kind of world, and that's why I needed to have you on here with Bless.
Oh, I'm so thankful, so thankful, and so grateful to be a part of Tea with Steve. You know, I'm new to the group, and I was introduced by Harmony Garcia, and just so thankful for her and being able to come together with her. And you know, this group has just been so inspiring, so encouraging, and then to watch you personally on the daily or thereabouts and see the impact you're making and just feel the positivity coming. It's so encouraging. You're actually the first male interview for Bless, which I am super grateful for. I was like so excited. I'm like, I want to be on his show because I want a man to interview me and talk about Bless, you know, and see how we are impacting humanity already through this powerful tool. So thank you so much for the opportunity.
You are more than welcome. The stage is yours for the next 30 minutes. Let's go. Tell us about
Wonderful.
Bless.
All right. So, I'm the founder and chief blesser of Bless. Back in 2018, I actually left my pretty great job in corporate America to follow my passion. And what had happened, and by the way, my passion is helping other people. I just love helping people. And what had happened, what like spurred this whole thing on was I was asked a question in 2017. Later in that year, that literally changed the course of my life. It was just such a simple question, but it's amazing how simple questions can change our course. And the question was, what is your passion? What is it that you ultimately want to do? And without hesitation, I was like, you know what? If I could do anything, I would just go bless people. That was like it. Like if there was anything I could do, if I had today off work, because at the time, again, I was in corporate America, I would just go around and I started naming all these names. I would go help so-and-so and do this for so-and-so and just on and on and on. And then I went off to my job. And it wasn't long after that I was actually in the market buying some groceries. And it was like I just heard, if you knew that your neighbor or your coworker or the person you're passing right here in the market had a need that you could help with, would you help? And it was like, yes, I totally would help, right? I mean, how many of us feel that way where we know people with needs around us, and if we knew, we would help. And so at that moment was when the vision for Bless as a mobile app started to come alive on the inside of me, because it was like, how can we know what people really need? And so it was at that moment that this started to come alive and just brew on the inside. Because I'm not the type of person to just go up to people and say, you know, what's your need? How can I help you? I'm not that kind of, I'm just not, I'm more of an introvert, honestly, like, well, I guess prior to Bless. At this point, I think I could talk about Bless for days, but anyway, so I'm not that type of a person. And so I wanted to provide a platform for humanity where they can go and they can share their needs. And then if you have help you want to offer, you can also go there and offer help. So if you have gently used items to give away, or you just like to lend a helping hand, or you want to offer to go sit and talk with somebody, because so many people just need somebody to talk to. You can do all of that through Bless, which I think is really cool.
It's absolutely fantastic. And one of your videos that got me, and you talk about spending time with people and this, that, and the other. And I know we're not here about crowdfunding and this, that, and the other, but there was a lady who was going to be made homeless, wasn't there?
Yes, this was so awesome. This happened early. I know. I was overwhelmed by this one. This just touched my heart in such a big way. There was a young girl, 20 years old, in South Carolina. I'm in California, but this shows you the power of Bless and how humanity can come together to help. So she's in South Carolina. She shared her need on Bless, and she reached out to me asking me if I had any resources. So, Stephen, I'm like searching, online, because another part of Bless that I want to integrate will be community resources. That'll be in the future where users can go on there and find what they need and get real help, but we don't have it yet. So I was scouring the internet trying to find resources for this young girl because she's facing eviction. And, she's like, well, I've tried this. She tried everything. She was a barista at Starbucks, lost her job, has an 8-month-old baby. Oh, my gosh. So she tells me I need like $1,500 to be able to stay. And I was just like, and I just felt, I don't do this with every need, but I felt compelled to share it on Facebook. So I took you can share the post from Bless on Facebook. I did that. And I just said, look, if I could get 150 of my nearly 5,000 Facebook friends to give up $10 toward this girl, we can help save her. And it was amazing, man. They were coming from every which way. And the next day, I actually have my godson with me this week, and he's 16 years old, and he was able to experience the power of Bless through this whole thing. Yeah. He watched the whole thing happen. And the next day we were going around my city here, different cities in the area, to pick up money from people who wanted to give to her. We had people give from other states and other countries, even from India, to help this young girl and her family. And we saved her. She's going to be doing a video to share with her little baby. His name is Kingston, to share how this has impacted her life. One of the messages she sent me after this happened was that she hasn't felt this kind of care from people in a long time. These are perfect strangers that just came together to fund her in her time of need. And she literally said that we saved her. And then she said, she was telling me, I want to stay connected with you. And I want to make sure that Kingston never forgets this. She said, I want to teach him how to do this Bless, how to live the blessed life, which is another avenue I'll be getting into in the near future, with helping people, training them, teaching them how you can live this blessed life. Get into your passion and set your sights high. Go after your dreams. Anyway, so many good things.
That's amazing. Keep going. This is beautiful stuff. You're having such an impact in the world, and you're bringing people from across the world, India, other parts of America, that, you're in the UK, there's so much that is, for me, it's what I like is the fact that there is nothing, even in a post on the app, even in you, there's nothing asking for anything in return. There's nothing saying we can do this, but it's always, it's serving, it's giving, and that resonates with me. That's why we're here. Because I was like, that's it for me. So how are you getting the story out there?
Well, doing things like this. Doing things like this. I'm relying really, because I don't, Bless is a gift. It is a gift for all humanity. I mean, there's no charge for the app. There's no ads in the app to distract from its purpose and content.
Good.
I wanted a focused platform, just designed to help people, because you know what? People just need a gift. And you'd be amazed how many people are shocked that this is free. They're waiting for the string to be attached. There are no strings attached. There's no gimmicks. There's no tricks. Bless is just that. It's Bless. I just give it freely because I have such a care and a compassion for all humanity. And I'll tell you this, it wasn't that long ago that I did not. I really didn't like people, like a lot of people, like any people. But the problem was I didn't like me. And when I started to work through the not liking me, and learning to be grateful for who I am and how God designed me and the gifts and talents that are on the inside of me that literally humanity is waiting for, then everything started to shift. And I'll tell you this too, it's been progressive, where this compassion and just this heart for people has just grown so big on the inside of me. But my family will tell you, it wasn't that long ago where it was like, I just couldn't really stand people. So what a shift that's happened in my life when I discovered my true passion, and it led me to my assignment.
So when was that, and how was it? There'll be people watching this and they'll be like, do you know what? I wish I had some of that. How did you find it?
You know, it really was from that question when I was asked, what is your passion? What is it you ultimately want to do? Because see, we get so distracted with life. We think we have our responsibilities, we have our families, we have to pay our bills. So we get any job we can get into to just make ends meet. But there's so much more, because if you can get into that passion, it's going to produce everything that you have need of to take care of everything, and you'll be giving back to humanity no matter what role you play, because that's what we're designed to do. Not all the division. We're designed to lock arms, pick up one another when someone's down, be there for each other to encourage each other, and keep each other going and walking through this life successfully, everybody together. That's how it should be. And so when you discuss, like, I ask you all the question, whoever's watching, what is your passion? If you could do anything, dive down deep. What is it that is your passion? What would you ultimately want to do? And let it start to brew on the inside of you and see what comes out of it.
I absolutely love it. And I love the energy that you've got about your passion when you're talking, you know, I call it your heart brand. When you're talking from inside here, and it's like you light up, you've got energy, your energy, physical energy, you've got, I can see, you've got this glow about you. It's beautiful,
I've got goosebumps sitting here just sharing, because it is so much of who I am. It is my heart brand. It's everything about me, and it's just to be able to help people and to not judge people, to realize they're in this situation. Something happened, whether we agree or disagree, it doesn't really matter. Something happened. They're hurting. And if I can help, and it can be such simple things. And don't forget about your own family when you're helping other people. I mean, I have aunts that need help occasionally, and they're like, they don't want to ask. I'm like, hello, I am the chief blesser of bless. You need to ask. I will come help you. And, I went last week and just dug up a plant for my aunt, replanted flowers. It made her whole day, changed her demeanor completely. She was kind of feeling depressed and just down. You could see her spirits lifted just by giving that little bit of time to her. So when people know that you care, it works wonders. And that's what happened with this girl. She's like just so overwhelmed by humanity coming together to help her and her little baby. And she messaged me. She actually sent a short video last night and showed me how her son was, we're safe at home. He's sleeping in his bed, in his room, all because of you. And it was like, oh my gosh, you just want to cry your head off. Mm-hmm. It's just so great, This is really what it's all about. You got to find what you're passionate about and go after it, because humanity is waiting for what's inside of you. We need the gift that you have in you.
I love it. So let's go. Let's be a little bit. Let's look at the app. Okay.
Sure.
So let's have a say. So just talk me through what the app does. So if you open, so people download it. I've got it on my phone here. Right. When I get past all my other apps, there it is. Bless. So I open it, and it's got needs, it's got meets, it's got blessings.
Yes.
So take me through the process.
Sure. So the way Bless is designed is to bring communities together to help one another. So by default, you're going to see posts in your area from anyone within a 50-mile radius. Okay. But you can go into filters and actually change that to where you can view posts from around the world. So let's say maybe you don't have any needs or meat showing in your area. That doesn't mean that there aren't users there, because we actually have other users in the UK besides yourself.
Yep.
I've had people at one point or another sign on, which is super exciting. So people have to use this. That's what brings the power out of this tool. So basically you can
everyone.
Yeah. Oh, right. I love it. I love it. I got it on my phone too.
Yeah.
Basically, you can go in there. If you have a need of any kind, you can share it. Super quick and easy. It's like creating a post on Instagram in a sense.
Yep.
And then you have these 3 separate feeds. So you've got one for needs. You've got one for meats, which is where you have something you want to give back. So whether you've got gently used clothes, whether you have food to give away, whether you have 3 toasters in the garage, you know you don't need all 3 toasters. Your neighbor's waiting for one. Post it on Bless, right? That's what meats are for. And then the blessings is what everyone gets to reflect on when either a need is met or someone's blessed somebody with something out of the meats feed. That's the way they close out their post. They share their experience. It goes to the blessings feed so that people can see some good news for once, right? So that's what that's all about. We've also got groups on Bless, and it's a powerful thing because Bless takes you beyond just connecting. You know, connecting is really great, but we need each other on a deeper level. So when you create a group on Bless, you do it around what you're passionate about. Then you connect with other people that have that same passion, but Bless takes it to another level because you can, if you have a private group, you can share needs privately with just that private group. So maybe you have something more sensitive you don't want the whole community to know about. Maybe it's a men's group. Maybe it's a car repair group. Like I wish some guy would get on there and start a good like car group and you know, if you got extra parts, post them. And, you know, I mean, you never know who's looking for a fender or a bumper or a spoiler or something, right? And so it gives you the opportunity to come together around your passion and then take it further, because now you can see what each other needs and help each other, and you can reach out together to help others. It's just so much more. It's about bringing communities together. It's really about uniting humanity.
I love it. It's just, I mean, I'm looking at here now and I'm looking at some of the, like the create, you've got family groups, friends, neighbors, business, hobbies, animal welfare, disaster relief, cancer survivors, spiritual health, military veterans. There's so many options. And can you create more?
Oh, you know, there's a custom category, so you can basically make it whatever applies to you. And as Bless continues to grow, we will be evaluating our groups and the needs for groups. Like, so if we see that there's a category being used in custom that hasn't been created, we'll make it happen. You know, we're working continually to make adjustments and upgrade features and tweak things to make it better. We're actually working on a really big update right now. COVID has just slowed a lot of things down for my team. But as soon as we can get that out, it's going to be a big one. There'll be some changes to groups and different features that are going to make it more user-friendly, just making some real good adjustments. And we're also working on Bless for desktop, so that whether you have a smartphone or just a laptop or a desktop computer, anybody can be a part. We don't want anybody left out. If you have an internet connection and a device that connects to it, we want you to be a part of Bless. So that will be coming down the line. Also, you know, we're going to keep at this. We're on a mission to change the world. And I know people probably think I'm crazy, but it's too late, because I can see it and it's already happening. So I'm on it, man. Bless is going to be global. Everyone will know about it. There will come a day when it is a household name. Everybody will know about Bless. Everyone will be a part of it in some way. One other thing I'm getting ready to introduce, it's called Bless Supply. This is powerful. So what I found is that okay, maybe people are on the app, but they're not really posting or whatever, but they still want to be a part. They're reaching out to me to give monetarily so that Bless can pass it on to these people that have needs. And so we're going to be introducing Bless Supply, where people can give monetarily to Bless, and then as the company determines it to be a good thing to give into, then we'll be able to pass those funds on to those that are in need. So it's just, you know, it's all about everyone doing our part. We all have a part to play in some capacity. We're all able. And if you don't have money and you don't have any of that, you have an ear, you have fingers, you can chat with someone on the app, and you never know when it will change your life. This happened back in Christmas Eve. I had a lady I was chatting back and forth with, and I thought nothing of it. 2 days later, she messaged me and was like, thank you so much for being available on Christmas Eve. You don't know how much it meant to me. I was like, oh my, this is how easy it is. And then what happens to you is your heart is full every day. You have joy, you're light, there's no depression can't come on you because it's too, I mean, you're just so happy. If you're feeling down, go bless somebody. It'll turn 100%. It right around for you. Yeah.
There you go. There's the tagline. Do you know what? I want to make everybody aware who's watching. Got people to be watching the replay as well. And it's not just this is a great idea. This is an app. This is what we're going to do with it. You know, if we go onto the Bless app page on Facebook, there's a picture of you. There's a video of you in your car with a set of drawers next to you, and you're driving it to somebody.
Yes, sir.
This stuff absolutely happens, and it's not just it's nice. It's a nice app, and we'll sell ad space down the line. You're actually getting it and doing it and making an impact in people's lives.
Oh yeah, and you know what? I'm waiting and in the process of receiving, you know, a Bless truck. I want a big Bless truck because then I don't have to be hauling. I can get much more. We'll put refrigerators in there, washers and dryers, whatever. And Bless will be on the sides of this big black truck. My community will be shocked. And then I see it happening in communities throughout the United States and the world. We'll have 18-wheelers with Bless on it, and people are like so happy when they see Bless coming their way. You know, knowing that relief is on the way, help is on the way, someone that cares is on the way. This is humanity. This is our heart, really. As humans, this is our innate characteristic. We're built this way to help one another. We are not designed for hatred. We are not designed for division. We're designed to come together, to lock arms and help each other in whatever way we can. And you will never regret it.
Right. Let's just drop that mic right now. I love your energy, and I want to acknowledge your energy, your passion. I want to shout out to everybody who's watching this right now. Take a look. Take a look at what is happening, what is being said, how it's being said. And you're not just saying local community. You're getting out there saying the world. We're going to impact the world. We're going to make this worldwide. We're going to we're going to come together, as we've been saying recently, unite on purpose, join this quiet revolution, and make an impact on the world. Why think local? Local's too small. Let's go big. No.
Right. We want to go big.
I want you to help my local, and I want to help your local.
Yes, absolutely. And you know what? With technology the way it is, we can do it. You can do it from right. That's how we could bless this girl in South Carolina from all over the world. You know, people thought, oh, maybe she's local. No, we're talking about, I cannot physically go deliver the money, but I will make this happen. And we did, and it was not easy because this is the first time this kind of thing has happened with that lump sum of money. It was like, how do I even get it? And then plus she had her own kind of hitches and stuff, not the normal bank accounts and whatnot. But we made it happen. We made it happen, and we were down to the wire on the eviction, but we had favor. They gave us a 2-day extension. It all worked out, and the girl and her baby are home. And this is just going to be the first of many, 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 many people that we change lives, impact generations through the power of Bless. Super cool.
Where can people download Bless?
Yes, you can get Bless on the Apple app or the Google Play Store, or you can go to bless-app.com. That's our website, and you can get it right from there. And you can also follow us on social media at Bless Mobile App is the handle for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You know, you'll see my posts on there. Just take a look at what I'm doing. It's a reflection of what's happening in my community and around the world. I've set out to be this example, but not on purpose. Really, it's just my heart. I mean, I almost feel like I created this app for myself because I just want to help people. And so, but I want everyone to use it. And so again, no strings attached. You know, you just go and use it, share it with others, let them know if they have a need, they can share it there. Everyone has some form of need. Not everyone is willing to share it with everyone, but someone will always share their need with somebody. And if you can't help them directly, share it for them on Bless, facilitate the meeting of that need. And there is a ton of power behind that. It is impactful. So I just encourage you to get the app, be a part, share it, let this go viral, man. Let's change the world together, unite humanity in the face of all this other junk, and show each other what we're really made of.
So what's next for Bless? I'm gonna put a link to the app right now in the chat.
You know what? We're going to keep running. We are going strong. First, I want to get these updates launched, but I'm working diligently on the website. That's probably the next big project. But also what will come is translation into different languages.
Yeah.
You know, the app just launched on March 25th, 2019. We're in more than 1,300 communities throughout the world already, nearing 3,000 that have signed in at one point or another. We're just a little over 1 year old. So imagine what this will look like. 1 more year from now, we'll reflect back on this and see how much we've grown and the impact that we're making, you know. So we're just stay the course. That's my goal every day, is stay the course. I got the vision. I see it. I see warehouses. I see, you know, the vans, free transportation, free education for people. It's all in the future, but every day is a step towards seeing that vision come to pass. So we just hit it hard and go at it every day as hard as we can and keep changing lives.
Tara, it's an absolute pleasure to have you on here. I've really, really enjoyed the interview. If there's anything that I or the Tea with Steve community can do, please send me a direct message. Let's keep in touch. Let's keep the dialogue open. Sure. Because I can see so much overlap. I mean, I'm looking at the app and I'm thinking custom. I'm thinking men's mental health. That's something that I'm really passionate about. We have a foundation, the Big Daddy Foundation, which supports men's mental health. Wow. We've got Digital Dads, which helps dads start their own businesses in the digital space so they can have more time with their kids and their family. So there's lots of overlap I can see happening. So let's keep that conversation going. For sure. Awesome. It's been a privilege. I am so thankful, so thankful, and so grateful to be a part of Tea with Steve. Thank you so much. You're absolutely welcome. And please go and introduce yourself in Tea with Steve. Make your video and share what you're doing with the guys, because they'd love to hear more. I will, for sure. Thank you again. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. All right. Bye-bye. My friends, that video, that interview was full of energy. What you've got there is got people doing great things across the globe. It's now your turn. Press the replay. Go and watch the replay again and see what you can learn from Tara, and go and download the Bless app. I will see you in half an hour for our final interview of this 24-hour marathon. Take care, guys.